southern trees, barren, strange fruit, blood on the leaves, and blood at the roots. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze.
What's up, good folks? My name is Aubrey Brown, the Mr. Junior at the illustrious SC State, and we're back with another episode of Shop Talk. Today we got T-Will and we got Devo, and we finna get active, baby. So the topic today is law enforcement. Let me ask y'all boys, how do y'all feel about the presence of campus police on campus?
I'm boy, right, tickets. Dumb stuff. That's really it. I don't really have no runners with none. They just write tickets for stupid stuff. Ain't enough parking on campus, so like you find your own park. Them boys get chill. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I don't think they focus too much in on actual like student safety.
Yeah.
I feel like they too focused on like forcing their own agendas and like how they want the campus to look like instead of how the students want the campus to look like.
I feel that. So how do you think that they can improve on that as far as public safety for students?
Communication.
Yeah, communication, but like it's like little things like police lights, like on campus, like the poles and shit, more lighting, shit. Opening the gates at night so niggas don't have my bad. So students don't have to like walk around campus cause people have to walk. Like I be having to walk sometimes at night. And like if certain side gates were just open, bro, like you don't have to open the whole gate. Like it's literally a walk.
Yeah.
They can literally open it, but they decide not to because they don't want to do it. But the students, it would benefit the students.
So
I think it will also help if they did more than just the checking of the IDs. Like, start running people's tags and stuff. People that's supposed to actually be on campus. You need to know this stuff. There's no reason we have locals from Orangeburg that can get on campus. We was going to a meltdown rather the other day, me and my line brother, and we saw some people we ain't never seen on campus. They like, shoot, what's the move? What you mean? Nigga, go home. You don't live here. We can't be doing stuff like that, but that's really Them boys, man.
it is stupid easy to get on count, though. I ain't gonna.
Facts, and depending on who's at the gate, they may or may not check the freaking.
I don't never get checked, bro.
You don't get checked
at all.
Never.
You wave and keep pushing, cuz.
I ain't gonna check though.
I done been on camp since my 10th grade year of high school, bro.
And you never got checked.
Never. Wave and drive. Wave and drive. That's it. How you doing? Keep pushing. My life. I probably got stopped like 2 times. Let's say something happened on camp. I'm just coming back. Let me see what I did. It's in my room. It's in my car.
And they just be like, whatever.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. Cause see, for a long time it was like that. And even when I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those people when I had just people that needed to come see me, like family members.
Yeah.
Stuff, I just tell them like, I would say, you know me, you drive through. But we gotta get out of that habit, bro, because you have stuff going on in today's day and age, like these bomb threats that are going on at numerous HBCUs, and it's just like it's not safe anymore.
Right.
Not to be doing that. Not to be doing that.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel safe as students on campus? You really feel safe?
Honestly, bro, I be chilling. So like, I'm from Orangeburg, so like, I done seen a whole lot. I came from a good part of Orangeburg, but I done seen a whole lot. I grew up with everybody, so I mean like.
Okay, well let me spend.
I feel safe everywhere I go. I feel like you move the right way, you good.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you don't do nothing that's like outstanding, like to let you know you're not from here or this place. You gonna be straight, bro. Just be yourself regardless.
But what if you being yourself and that gets you into run-ins with people? Because I don't know, I've seen times where you could just be chilling for real and they'll press you just because you look like you're not from here. Like if we in a white
city.
Yeah, it is.
That too though, you gotta like. I don't know how to describe my city, bro, but like, it's different.
It is different.
People would rather like get something off the next man than like work for it, you know? Cause it's easier, I guess.
Yeah.
So, them boys see you chilling like a free lick, them boys is going.
Do what they gotta do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Which is unfair.
But I feel like it's not just on. It's not just on for her, bro. Like,
no, it's not.
all
just
cities
on,
got bad parts. It's just like you gotta know, like,
how to move.
Yeah.
You just like you gotta like at the same time like yeah, it's not right that like something happens to you on the college campus, but like that's at the same time like that's life. Like,
I'm saying, bro.
there's threats everywhere you go. Like
So
you can get robbed by a student, bro. Like,
honestly,
like you know what? Like what I'm saying is that like you just gotta conduct yourself in the way you did. If you did everything you did to make yourself feel safe or to protect yourself and something happened to you, but that ain't your fault. Like, you know what I mean? But like simple stuff like on campus to where like a local like is at a damn kickball game. Like that's not your fault.
Yeah,
That's the school's fault. That's not your fault.
Okay, so then what would you change about the school's outlook on public safety?
I would like me personally like I feel like state is we have like gates and stuff, but like our campus is very open. Like if you look at other schools, like yeah, you can drive on campus, but like there's like gates by the residence hall, like
Right.
to where you and like a gate to where you actually can't drive on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd just be like grass and a gate, kind of like how most PWIs are like that. You know, like
Yeah.
for sure.
like at USC, like I don't know if y'all seen the freshman dorm, but like
Sure.
they got like metal gates and shit. So like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like if they have more stuff like that, like key cards, to make everybody's job easier, for real, that would make people feel safer.
That's real. Okay, so let's move on to a, I guess, more broad spectrum of police outlook. How do y'all feel about police brutality within the world? Because of course you got the names George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and so many others, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin.
Right.
How do y'all feel about that situation, or those situations as a whole, and how do y'all feel we can improve, if there is improvement to be made?
Honestly, bro, like, I don't want to say it's not improvement, but then again, it's like, you always hope for the best, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it was police brutality way before Trayvon Martin, but I feel like that's what, like, really, like,
Highlight
sparked it, you see what I'm saying?
Because you know,
'Cause, like,
phones, you know,
yeah,
phones too much.
he
Yeah.
honestly wasn't doing anything, bro was going home. He had Arizona and Skittles, like, that's a bad combination, but, you know what I'm saying? Bro was going to the house, he just had a hood on, bro come out, like, tripping. And then that, it hit my mama hard, because it's like, this man my age, like, you see what I'm saying? So, we talked about that, I'm like, bro, he's my age, like, and that wasn't even the police, but still, like,
It's just the fact that they treated him as such.
Yeah.
I think what's so crazy, right? They preach for black people to be part of the community policing.
Right.
And you're responsible. You're your brother's keeper.
right,
But they don't live by that.
right,
Because there's no reason that, I think at the time George Zimmerman was like 28. There's no reason a 28-year-old white male would call the police. They say, leave him alone. They
Right.
told him specifically,
right,
do not follow this man. And yet you follow him.
Right.
And you end up killing him.
and ain't nothing happening, bro, like,
And he's still over there posing with Confederate flags and everything. Like, stuff's just cool.
shit
That,
not pretty, bro, like, shit like that, I really despise, like, that just get on my skin, because I'm not like, bro, like, I got little people that's from home, but my little brother's the age, like, I just feel like it's not fair, but everybody gonna say like not fair, but still at the end of the day, like, certain shit is not right, bro.
yeah. That's real, man.
Like, looking at it, like, his mama get that call.
That's
Son,
really
like, you know what I'm
tough.
saying?
And the crazy,
Because I don't know what I would do as a father.
Right.
Hear that?
I wouldn't want my mama to ever get no call like that, like, your son in jail, or your son got shot, type of shit, like, how could you tell somebody's mama that shit?
that shit is like systematic.
That's
Like,
traumatizing.
that's like it's like it's a system. Like that's how it was built. Like I think like in the future, like further generations, I feel like it'll be better. Cause I feel like as time goes on, you got your old racist white people. At some point they die, then you get.
But they teaching their kids.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. There's always gonna be hate in the world, but I feel like in the future it's like, cause during our time, like, that was crazy. Like
Yeah.
Right.
left and right, it was like a situation. Like
Yeah.
every time you looked up,
Somebody was getting killed.
exactly.
Man.
So like, I don't think it'll be like that in the future, but like, you will definitely still see have bad police officers. Like
Yeah.
everywhere you go, like any profession, like you got somebody who's bad. Like
Yeah.
there's bad teachers, like bad law enforcement, bad firefighters. People who don't have good values, they just got the job because they got the job.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
And then another thing I like read up about, bro, it take longer to get a barber A barber's license. He didn't do the get your police badge. I'm like,
Yeah,
that
they
shit
don't be
dumb as
trained.
hell.
They
Like,
don't
what?
be
Yeah, they don't never want to put people in jail that's killing us. Like
Exactly.
That's really just wild to me, bro.
And George Floyd, that struck a nerve too, cause it's like, bro told you he cannot breathe. Like this man was on the right path, he was doing right. He got kids. Like, imagine how you think this man's daughter feel? He cannot go home to her no more. She can't see her daddy or none of that. Like,
And I think it's worse even on a more broader or a bigger spectrum rather than Trayvon Martin, solely because that we saw that when we were young. Like, I was 11,
exactly.
I was watching that. I'm 20 years old at the time. I think I was 19, and to see that on national television,
that's crazy.
that makes me wonder. So okay, in 20 years, where am I gonna be?
Right.
I don't,
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy because like with George Floyd, like the video, like that joint is like crazy because like it's crazy to like if you ever like hear somebody beg for their life, like beg you to stop because they about to die, like you can hear it in his voice, like saying like get off of me and stuff like that, like. How could you like keep doing that to somebody? Like,
right.
That's a different type of hate.
They don't think we human, bro.
That's
like
crazy.
And me personally, I've learned over the years you can't have hate towards people. But in my mind, I really can't fathom it, bro, because we don't do nothing right. As far as I've seen, we really don't do anything to them.
Stay in our own lane, bro.
Because our culture, because of the way we look, because they can't look like that. Because the way our hair grows, they can't do that.
Right.
Everything that we can do athletically, physically, intellectually, whatever the case is, that they can't do, they hate us for that. But if we hated them for that, they'd say we're not American. When Colin Kaepernick kneeled, they said you should leave the country. How can you tell somebody that was born here that you claim, this is the land of the free and you care about your citizens to go?
Yeah. I feel like he a real hero too. That he just don't. All heroes don't wear capes neither, but like I feel like he's a real hero for that because he started a whole nother movement.
Yeah, in a league that's very racist.
A very racist.
Very racist.
True. I feel like the NFL is modern day slavery. Like
the NFL is very racist.
NFL, NBA, all that, but it's just a whole lot of black people working for the higher power.
You saw how quick that black coach thing disappeared?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
It's only a couple left.
Disappeared quick.
Shout out
for a few days.
Like Tommy.
Yeah.
It's only a couple of us left in the league, so we gotta have each other back. I'm glad them boys do have each other back. Like they don't never they don't say each other's name. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I don't know. I don't know because when Cap kneeled, bruh, it already wasn't a lot of players that was really on his side for it.
But the reason the players were on his side though,
because the owners, I know.
No, not even though. Well, owners too though, but they didn't have the money he had. Now, you can't tell a first year player to take a kneel when he been broke his whole life.
Right.
He had no bread. He can't do things to do. He ain't got
I'm
no
glad
food.
you say that. But with the NFL being 75% black,
Right.
like you sitting right across from me, I consider you my brother because we both black, right? They should consider each other brothers. To me, so if your brother is struggling, help him.
But if you a 10-year vet,
And
I'm
you
a
got
rookie,
bread.
and he a 12-year, everybody don't think like that. Cause okay, let's say you a 2-year vet, you just signed a deal. I'm a rookie, and he a rookie. You don't have enough money to take care of yourself, your family, and both of us. So we can't take a deal. We don't got that much pull. There's people on the practice squad too that they'll move up just cause.
That's just who a person is, cause like
money do come into play.
Money do come to play, but as a I ain't never held $1 million in my hand. Like,
you see what I'm saying? Niggas ain't never had that, bro.
I can't say that I wouldn't take a knee, but like me knowing the person I am, I gotta stand up for something bigger than me.
Right.
So like I probably wouldn't even thought about the money. I would have just took a knee because like I just feel like people who are scared to stand for something that you believe in. If you don't believe in it, that's cool. Right. But if you do believe in it and you make somebody else silence you, you spineless.
It's nobody, y'all boys not listening, bro. People that been broke their whole life. They work like countless hours, all this time in the gym, all this time on the field by themselves, nobody else, pain, sweat, like tears, all that. And they finally like get a chance to showcase their talent, and somebody else like just start a whole other movement. Like we not gonna like worry about national, we gonna take a knee. Them boys is broke still, like, and they have no money, so they have no power to do anything. Like you're not a vet, you have no pull. Like you're a rookie, like a unproven rookie.
Okay.
No,
So
there's certain people who will take the knee. There's certain people who won't take the knee.
There's certain people that can, not even
I don't even
like,
think it's that can't, bro.
You can't say every black rookie in the NFL wouldn't take a knee. You can't.
I didn't say that. I said something. That's like saying let's go to the NBA, right?
Yeah.
If let's say LeBron take a knee or something like that, nothing's gonna happen. It's LeBron James. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if a rookie come in, he's not taking a knee because he's broken. He has no pull. The coach don't care about him. The draft is coming up. We get somebody else. There's no other LeBron James coming out for a long time.
That's
LeBron, KD, Curry, they're like the only people who can do stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear you.
And the NFL is no black quarterback that can do stuff like that but Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, and like Pat Mahomes. He's not even all the way black. The rest is white. Tom Brady, all of them. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear you. I just.
So it's like, I don't want to say money don't rule everything, but money comes into play, bro. Because when you've been broke for so long, been down bad, you finally get a chance to get this money in your hand, bro. You're not gonna do anything to mess that up, bro.
I think that's part of the system, man.
It's the fact that if you do, it's the issue that why should your career be over you taking knee?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's the problem.
It's modern day slavery,
That's the
bro. I'm telling you.
But
They
you
don't
have
like
to
black
break
people in
that
power.
chain. So do you agree that somewhere along the line you have to break that chain?
I believe that, but nobody's gonna put their life on the line for the next man. They
But
don't
what
know-
if they did though?
But they don't know if they have their back as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, man, so I don't know, bro. I just feel like when we can put the money stuff behind us, because I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you 18, 19,
You see what
20
I'm
years
saying?
old and you've been broke your
Your
whole
whole
life.
life. One
But you
parent
gotta think
household.
about it. Where do you want to see yourself in a long time? Because
Okay.
the life expectancy in both the NFL and the NBA, if I'm not mistaken, is a year and a half. But right, so everybody's not promised to have that 20-year career, and I understand that finances are important in the world that we live in today.
Right.
Because without money, what do you really have?
But
at the end of the day, bro, you got to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is bigger than money.
Right.
Standing up for something you believe in,
I
especially
believe
something
you.
like I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
I just feel like they got to get to a point, bro. And yeah, I don't have $1 billion. Who am I to
Right.
tell them what to do with their money?
Right.
But I do feel like the stuff that people speak out against.
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to really have change, we have to be on one accord.
Right.
That's why they got so much done during the civil rights movement. That's why they got so much done getting slavery abolished and all that other stuff, because we actually banded together.
Yeah.
We haven't. When is the last time you really seen people, or black people, band together?
Only WNBA. Well, the NBA. That's it. During the bubble, that's about it, though.
Exactly.
And
that
they
was
actually,
only
like,
because
I like that because they was like, we're not playing. Like, we need y'all to know like what's going on. So they opted out. They didn't play games. And
But that was for what, a couple of days? And I'm
Nah,
not
they-
negating the power of that. That
Right.
was real power, and I respect that. But that has to go longer than just a couple of days.
Right.
Because think about it. When's the last time somebody brought up Jacob Blake? That's what I'm saying. But when's the last time somebody brought up Jacob Blake?
Well, don't do that, man.
No, I'm saying when's the last time somebody brought that up for real?
No idea.
Like, what are we talking about? You feel me? I feel like these conversations, they get had in the moment
Mm-hmm.
because it's at the forefront. But then people have a convenient nature of just fading away.
Right.
Because, yeah, we
Yeah,
talk about
by
George
the
Floyd
reason.
now, and, you know, Breonna Taylor happened, but people still don't even talk about Breonna Taylor no more.
Yeah.
And the story behind that, like they was trying to take her boyfriend to jail, and she over there on the ground, bleeding.
Yeah.
Led to death. And nobody got nothing to say about it. If I'm not mistaken, the most the officer did was lose his job. But me as a black man, right? If I kill a white woman, God forbid, but if I kill a white woman, well, I'm waiting. They giving me the needle. It's all the straight. Like it's no ifs, ands, or buts. So it's like we gotta stop
Look at him the
taking.
wrong way.
Stay away from him.
Hey, that's
But Emmett Till, right? Yeah, mama said I ain't playing. Emmett Till, right?
Yeah,
He ain't even whistle that shit, bro.
he did.
He did not do it. She come out years later saying, no, he did not do it, and nothing happened to her. What do you talk like? Come on, bro. Like,
But
that's
see,
when I say I hear you, I'm on your side, but like, money come into play, bro. Like, life expectancy in the NFL, NBA about 2-3 years. If I'm a rookie, I got a better chance of getting that 2-3 years plus if I don't take me.
Like my thing is like with that, like I don't think there's actually anything like wrong with that. Like I don't think there's nothing like if you don't want to do that, then like don't do. I'm just saying like some people like just built different. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
some people care a little more. Like all black people don't care about social justice matters the same. They really don't.
Right.
There's a good number of black people who really don't care like that. So like somebody like that, yeah, I can see that.
But
That's real, but what I'm saying is, and I hear both of y'all, what I'm saying is, some of these people that don't care is the same people that you'll hear every time something happens,
right.
Yeah.
they'll speak out.
Exactly.
But that's only when something happens.
Exactly.
We gotta move past that.
Yeah.
We have got to move past
If
that.
you don't got no power though, you can't do anything.
The power is in you.
Yeah, but
No, I'm for real, bro.
you're not listening.
You right.
Okay, let's look at this.
No, I hear you.
Let's
I do hear
say
you.
LeBron
I'm just saying-
say, I'm not playing today. Me and my team not gonna play. It's LeBron James. If PJ Dozier say that, you know who PJ Dozier is?
I know PJ Dozier.
All right, then. If PJ Dozier say that, they gonna be like, bro, are you like what, bro? Like, no, are you dumb? Like, come on, you see what I'm saying?
No, I got it. I'm looking
LeBron
more.
has a whole lot of pull. He basically runs the NBA, bro. PJ Dozier is like, bro, come on, bro.
So, okay, well then.
Or Patrick Beverly, like,
But let me
what
ask
the
you this. So, what if everybody except LeBron James in the NBA said we not playing no more if y'all don't change the systematic racism?
They're not gonna play. LeBron has pull. LeBron gonna talk to KD, then he gonna talk to Steph Curry, then he gonna talk to the rest of them.
That's a fact though.
Like,
That's a fact.
the NBA is a family, bro. So they gonna talk to each other like, but it's not right. We gotta stand for what we believe in. But not gonna play.
It also is.
It was about to be a lockout a long time ago
Yeah, I mean.
in the NBA.
Yeah, but like I feel like it goes beyond. For me, it goes beyond players. Like the commissioner, the NFL, my bad, the NBA.
Yeah.
Like he progressive. Like he actually goes out and speaks
Right.
on things.
He definitely does.
Roger Goodell don't do that.
He's not doing
He's
it.
not. He's not getting in front of the camera and speaking about social justice.
He's
But
not doing
the
it.
NBA commissioner will.
Because as long as that money
And
comes
that
in him,
reflects on the owners of the teams,
Right.
the coaches and the players.
Yeah.
It starts at the top.
Yeah.
That's I think it starts at the top. Like that Roger Goodell, he ain't never like made a good like I ain't never thought he actually cared about, you know, black players, stuff like that. Or black people in general, cause that coaching there's not a lot of black coaches in the NFL, bro. It's crazy. There's not a lot of black coaches in the NFL. The basketball is different.
And if it is, it's not a lot of head coaches. They
Exactly, it's not
like
the head
some-
coaches.
Stay consistent, yeah.
goofy type shit, you know what I mean? So like, but I see what y'all boys saying, I agree with everything y'all saying. I'm just saying, like, you can't, like, there's no way you're gonna tell a man how, not even tell a man how to manage his money, but you can't put his life in a predicament because you got no bread in him, you know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I understand that.
That's all to it though. Money comes into play, that's why a whole lot of people in Cap took that knee, bro. It was like, bro, he was already banged. He done been to the Super Bowl. He done won him one.
He did have a substantial bank account.
You see what I'm saying? He is
It's
good.
not-
Like he didn't care if he played anymore. It's like, all right, that's when he started wearing the fro. He did all that.
Yeah.
But somebody else, they don't have that pull, bro. Like
That's-
they're not Colin Kaepernick.
That's true.
So like,
I mean, but you don't like the thing about being active is you don't always have to do what Kaepernick did. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna get that straight. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people. There's a lot of people who are like, they're your most vocal people, but they won't even go vote
right,
or donate to causes that they believe in. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I think there's different ways that you can support it. You don't have to be, as loud.
Yeah.
Always showcase it. So
that depends on who you are too, though.
exactly, that depends. It just depends
Because
on who
if
you are.
Chris
how much
Paul
you
made
care.
a tweet, ain't that what happened to him? It's Chris Paul. Like, what do you?
Yes. I
What you
mean,
gonna say to me? I'm Chris Paul, bro. Go back to PJ Dozier. He put the wrong thing on Twitter. He's out of here. I'm sorry, son. You gotta go.
Shouldn't
let me ask y'all this.
I'm just saying PJ Dozier. Like, that's the only other person I can think of, but I can't think no other rookie name right
No,
now.
I feel you. Let me ask
He look
y'all
like
this,
a rookie,
because
though.
it's just on my heart right now.
What's up?
Do y'all feel as if, or well, I guess we can go NFL since that's the league that we look at all concurrently and seeing that they don't really care for black people like that. Do y'all feel that like a trap? Honestly,
I wouldn't say trap, but it's more it's slavery. It's modern day slavery, bro.
a trap.
Well, yeah.
Because to me, it's like, you gotta think about it too. They don't make nowhere near as much money as they do.
They make the least amount of money in
Except for the
sports.
WNBA, if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
yeah, that's it. But baseball, then they go basketball, then football, then WNBA, and then soccer. But I don't really watch soccer. So.
Nah, that's-
Nah, soccer is terrible. They make like 12,000 a year, I think. Soccer is terrible, bro. You can look it up. Oh God, it's terrible.
For sure, man.
But it's just I don't know. But it's an ongoing cycle that we gotta break one day. When everybody get on one accord and have each other back, then it'll be straight. But then they go back to
the power in the pool.
exactly.
And the money.
You see what I'm saying? You can say whatever, you can believe in what you believe in, but you ain't got as much paper as this man, you don't got as much pullage on you, can't do what you do. See what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. I hear you. That's interesting, bro, because I really feel like they got people in a stronghold.
They do, they got them in the chokehold. That's like your professor of Catholic. I'm not Greek at all. Y'all got something in common, you got pulled. You can talk to him about anything.
And he'll be like,
yeah, you're my guy.
yeah.
And I'm like, yo, like, no, you gotta come to class every day. You can't miss this test. Like, you can't, you're not him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something like that, bro.
I feel.
That's all to it, bro.
Well,
Certain stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, moving back into the topic of law enforcement, what would you tell your younger self when dealing with the police? What advice would you give your younger self?
When I was young, I ain't really like had no problem with police. How about I tell you, I came from a good part on, but I ain't really like did too much. I always in sports. I don't know, bro. Cause I really never had like no serious trouble with police. So I don't even know like what I could say in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And my granddad was a judge, so like
It was kind of like,
yeah, I knew what was going on. So
yeah.
mm-hmm.
I think for me personally, it was just, and I think this is what gets a lot of people, but when you get pulled over, you know, the hands on the dashboard,
yeah.
kind of staying out the way, because I know I've been pulled over twice, and I was living in a good part of Augusta too. I really didn't get into much trouble, but it scared the hell out of me, because like all I've ever known is
Right.
when you behind the wheel and you black,
Right.
you about to get shot. Like that's just. And I can remember the first time I ever got pulled over, and I was dead ass crying like a baby. Only because I was following my mom.
Right.
We were going somewhere, and I was following her like very, very close, trying to make sure I don't lose her car.
Right.
And bro pulled me over, and I'm over there bawling, crying. He comes to the door like, "Yo, what the hell is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Bro, you not know who you are? Like you're the police.
You see that badge you got on?
Exactly.
I'm with that.
Bro, it scares me, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared not only for our generation, but generations after, bro, because I really just don't know where we go from here.
Right.
Like, I know we can improve, and I know we can.
But how?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always room for improvement. I know we can, but how do you go about changing that? You know? You can't fight them.
Can't fight them. Because
Like,
then they get the advantage
you
because
see what I'm
they'll
saying?
paint narratives like, oh,
I'm
you're
defending
dangerous.
myself. Right, you're
Like,
dangerous.
You're violent.
You can't
solely
do that.
because, like,
Talking is not an option.
because the moment you say something sideways that they don't agree
Exactly.
with, they'll be like, oh, okay.
Right. They don't
Don't
care
even
about it if
worry
you got
about
them on camera.
I mean,
So what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
It's go ahead, John.
nah, if I had to give advice, I mean, I would say make sure like it's about like who you surround yourself with, like have your friends, but like when it comes to law enforcement, make sure they know how to act too,
Right.
and like not just you, cause like it's been like that. I've been in groups before, and like it's the one friend who don't know how to act,
Right.
and he gets all in trouble.
Right.
So it's like I would definitely tell my younger self to make sure your friends like they know how to act, or if they don't know how to diffuse the situation, and
Shut up.
and just throw
Get
it
in
away.
the bag,
Exactly.
right.
So yeah.
I done been a spokesperson before. It wasn't nothing crazy though. We were just hooping at. They said it's a private property on the church, but
But it shouldn't
Yeah.
come to that, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
And I hate to feel this way, bro, but I really just feel like if you this, they're not gonna do that. Like
Right.
it's basketball at a freaking church.
You see what I'm saying? I'm
Like
playing
it should not
basketball.
be that deep.
The lady was there. She could have easily told us to move. We weren't gonna like trip about it. Like, bro, she called 12. Two on pull up on both sides. Like, bro, what you on?
And I just
Them boys like, hey, I'm like, bro, just chill with me. I was like, we just playing basketball. We chilling. Like, what's the problem? It was like, oh nah, we ain't. I'm saying no problem. They said it's private property. I was out here like, I'm like, bro, nobody's doing that.
facts.
We drinking Gatorade playing basketball.
I'm pretty sure that ain't y'all first time playing, or that
You
wasn't
see what
y'all
I'm saying?
first time playing
Exactly.
basketball over.
Like it wasn't a problem before. Why you tripping now? So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like white people are very scared of us for no reason. I feel like they figured out that we have a lot of power. So now they know they can't keep us under. anymore. So they're terrified.
But do you think we could ever coexist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all really think they'll ever compromise to a point where they realize, like, bro, we people too. Like,
Well, I
just
think
like y'all
someday.
live.
Someday. I don't know when that day is. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but
I'm not gonna
someday
say,
they'll get a picture.
I'm not gonna say it's the best thing to do, but like it's possible.
Right.
Like, cause like me personally, like when I am my own master, like I make my own money. I like people on my payroll, like they all gonna be black people.
Right.
Like that's like that, and that's just me. I'm not like, but like being able to coexist and like to. I think that's really up to, cause you gonna have people on one side who don't want to do it. You gonna
Right.
have people on our side who ain't gonna do it. So.
I don't know. So, well, let me say this. My meaning of coexist is more so just being okay with
Seen.
your presence.
Right, we're
rather.
here.
Like, I'm with you with the whole, like, shit. Because when I own my own neurological research center, you feel me? My whole staff gonna be like, that's what I want, because I feel like we need to be putting each other on more.
Right.
Instead of shunning away from people in our community, bro. Because, yo, fine, bro. There are some really smart black people.
Definitely.
There are a bunch of smart black people,
For real.
but you would never know that because of what a white man or a white woman told you.
Or how they dress, like.
That's what I'm saying.
I
People are
dress
so
the
quick to
same.
judge.
I dress like a regular person who just put stuff on. I was in robotics in high school, bro.
Facts, like, and it's drip though. Like, to me, it's drip.
Yeah, that's it.
And it should be no reason like I can't walk into work like this one day, and I'm just, I'm cool, and like it's casual Friday. We chilling.
You see what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be that deep. It shouldn't be that deep. But let me ask y'all boys, man, before we get out of here, where do y'all think we can go from here?
But we done been at the bottom so long, so I don't know where you can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't get no worse. We've been the worst already. People done been shot, people done been killed, so like, it only get elevated. You can't get no worse. Like, what else can be done worse?
Only holding up I do is my end of the bargain. Only begging that I do is me begging your pardon.